Welcome back to Beta Complex. We're playing Paranoia today, and after roughly 45 minutes of technical difficulties, we're finally getting underway. Um, so, Paranoia is a game in which you serve the glorious Alpha Complex. And yes, this is the theme of our entire channel, which is part of why I wanted to play it.
Aren't we Beta Complex, though?
We are Beta
Technically.
Complex, which is why we're the
Yeah, but
communist
he's the
version.
computer.
That's why we're the communist version of Alpha Complex.
It's a joke.
So
It's a bad one, but it's a joke.
it is a joke, and possibly.
And you're right. It is a bad
Don't
one.
you possibly me. You knew what you were doing when you made this.
So I'm getting in real close to one of our character sheets in order to help explain the game. So each character has a name, obviously, a security clearance, which
Obviously.
is based on the color spectrum, going from infrared all the way to ultraviolet. Excuse me. It goes from infrared all the way to ultraviolet, and all of our characters are going to be starting with a red clearance. Not only do you have a security clearance, you have a home sector and a clone number. You have 6 clones. Use them wisely. Your gender is less important, but every character has one of those as well. And you have 3 personality traits. More on those in a minute. You can have between 0 and 5 treason stars. If you have 5 treason stars, you're declared an enemy of the state and hunted down like the traitorous mutant clone that you are. You also have a stat known as XP points, and your security clearance is not high enough to know what XP stands for. You have 4 basic stats known as violence, brains, chutzpah, and mechanics. These operate with your various skills in order to determine how good you are at different actions. Your base stats will have a number between 1 and 4, and your skill stat will have a number between -5 and +5. You will roll the number of dice corresponding to your stats and your skill. And so if I have a -5 skill and a 1 in whatever stat I'm using the skill with, I would end up rolling 4 dice, and 5s and 6s are always successes, and 1s are failures when you roll negative dice. A failure directly counteracts successes. So we've already explained it for those of us who are joining and have no idea what Paranoia is. And the answer to that question is your clearance level is not high enough to understand everything about Paranoia. To know the rules is treason. That being said, let's go ahead and get into character creation.
Knowing the rules is treason. Anyway, for a deep, in-depth exploration of the character sheet and the rules thereof.
Alright, so each of our troubleshooters are going to start by defining their character. They get to choose a character name, an appearance, and a gender. Again, that gender, that's less important. Mostly due to the fact you can't breed anyway. The reasons for which are treasonous to know, and above your clearance level. But know this, that the computer is a merciful and benevolent dictator.
That's what the computer wants you to think.
Hush up.
Because it's completely true.
All right, I got my name, security clearance.
All of your security clearances will be red, or simply R. Your home sector is 3 letters of your choice. Your name should be no more than 5 letters long. Sorry, not letters. Your name should be no more than 5 characters long, and your clone number is 01. Designation 1. So
What?
what?
My home sector is supposed to be what?
Your home sector are 3 letters of your choice, and your name should be no more than 5 letters long, or 5 characters long. Your name should be no more than 5 characters long. And once you have that selected, please go around the table, starting with Jub Jub.
I
Bird.
have
No.
8.
Please go around the table, starting with Jub Jub Burb and ending in Dream Thief, and introduce your character's name, clearance level, home sector, and phone number.
Okay. My character's name is Ven. Their security clearance is red. Home sector of PVC. And clone number, I didn't quite hear what you wanted from that, so I have 04-1.
It should be only 1.
Okay. Clone number 1.
Okay. And Shadow Stalker?
I am Nadia. My security clearance is red. My home sector is IGF. My clone number is 01.
Alright, now Guest.
Smolt. Smolt big.
Smolter Big 1. Okay. Dream Thief.
Schmidt. Security clearance R. Home sector BRB. Clone number 1. Gender
Excellent.
male.
Now, starting with Dream Thief and going around the table, we're going to have everyone define 3 personality traits of your character.
Were we supposed to fill that in already?
Nope,
I
go ahead
think
and do
we're doing
as
it
you
right
tell
now.
me.
Boy,
What are
I
we
wasn't
upping?
prepared for this.
3 adjectives that describe your character. Any adjective you like.
Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff is not an adjective.
Sure it is. All right. Well, if you're not going to
Write
accept
them
that,
down under personality. Hufflepuff is a noun.
Whatever.
Hufflepuffly would be the adjective form. Hufflepuff.
I'm not writing that on this
Hufflepuffitude.
form.
Hufflepuffitude.
Hard working.
So if someone would flip that, it would become Ravenclawness?
We'll get to that in a minute.
Blue.
Hardworking, blue.
Clouded.
Clouded. Alright, Guest. Introduce your character's 3 personality traits.
He's secretive, he's small, and he's a saint.
Nice.
Boy, you can tell we're working
What
with
is
a preacher
Nadia's
right
3
there.
personality traits?
Some serious alliteration.
You have me like 2 seconds to figure out the third one.
Well,
The third or the absurd one?
Listen, I can't spell things. I had to ask my self-home help devices to assist me. Okay, it took a minute. Okay. Nervous, smart, and confusing.
Nervous, smart, and confusing. All right. And tell us a bit about Vin here.
Ven is brash, talkative, and airheaded.
Does your
Right.
last name happen to be Husher?
No.
Okay, good.
I feel like that's a reference to something I don't know.
It's a sci-fi book
Excellent,
series.
excellent, excellent. All right. We have 4 very promising and very dedicated troubleshooters here with us. Now it's time to make them all hate each other. All right. Starting with Chub Burb, I would like you to pick one skill, please. Any skill of your choice.
I want athletics.
Excellent. Chub Burb, you receive a +1 in athletics. And Shadow Stalker receives a -1 in athletics and gets to choose any other skill.
I choose charm.
Okay. Excellent. You get a +1 in charm, and Gas gets a -1 in charm. Gas, choose a skill.
Intimidate.
Intimidate. Excellent. You get a +1, and Dream Thief gets a -1. Dream Thief, please do us the honors of choosing the last -1. Or, sorry, the last +1 of the round.
It took me a long time to find Intimidate, sorry. To put the -1 on it.
No problem.
Demolitions.
Demolitions. Excellent. You get a +1 in demolitions, and Jub gets a -1 in demolitions. Speaking
Of course, someone is.
I'm Prospector Jenkins.
Speaking of which, Jub, in any skill that you don't have a +1 or a -1 in, please choose something to get a +2 in.
I would like science.
Science. Excellent. Excellent choice. Now, something
She
that isn't
blinded
science
me
or
with
that you
science.
don't have a +1 or a -1 in, you get a -2 in science, by the way. Please choose something to get a +2 in.
Psychology.
All right, psychology. Excellent. Gas,
Rats.
you know the deal. You get a -2 in psychology and get to pick something to get a +2 in.
Well, give me a minute. My psychology is -2.
Remember that you can never choose anything that was chosen in this round or
Stealth.
that you already have points bonus or negative in.
Stealth.
Stealth. Excellent. Excellent. Dream Thief, you know the drill. You get a -2 in stealth, but you get to pick something to get a +2 in and then follow it up by a +3, please.
I'll take a +2 to athletics.
A +2 to athletics. Excellent. Wait.
Has that been? I'm sorry. Has that been
No, that was
used?
chosen last round. You get to do it.
Sorry.
Jump,
Okay.
you get a -2 in athletics.
Well, there goes my +1 athletics. Thank you very much.
All right.
And
now pick something with a +3.
Alpha Complex.
Alpha Complex. Excellent. You'll know the ins and outs of.
Is that me, kid, who gets the
So the
-3?
confusing
Like, comrade.
corridors. No,
Comrade.
in fact, Jub will get the -3 on this one, but he gets to pick the +3 next.
All right. Has someone already taken charm? I think someone already took charm.
They did, but the first round, you may choose it if you wish.
I'll pick charm.
Excellent. That's a +3 to charm. You get a -3 to charm. And you
Me
can
or
pick something to put a +3 on.
Who gets the -3 to charm?
Shadowstalker.
Me. I kind of want to
Princess-
continue this cycle, but I also don't want to be mean.
Oh wait, were you the person that took charm last round?
Yes, I did. It was me. At the moment, I'm going to be a nice.
You could have said something.
I can't tell you how long it's going to last. I choose engineer.
Alright, so 3 to engineer and a -3 to engineer, sir. But then a +3 somewhere else. Alright.
Read it and
Demolitions
leave.
gets a +3 from Gast, and Dream Thief gets a -3 to demolitions.
Okay, I'm not being nice next time. It's just not happening.
Oh, by the way,
okay.
Gast, you get to choose something to put a +4 in.
If I had a -1, does that or a +1? Does that mean it's -2 or it goes down to -3?
It's -2.
Okay.
All right. I am putting a +4 in melee.
Alright, a +4 in melee. Alright, and Dream Thief, you get a -4 in melee, and may choose something to have a +4 in.
The hardest part is I'm not paying attention to what other people are doing.
Too late.
Are you wanting something to make
I'll
Josh
take a
Fox's day?
+4 in
No.
bureaucracy.
You have yet to pay.
Me? I haven't done
Oh.
anything to you.
I know. Trust me, I know. I'm aware.
And you're giggling about it.
Oh yeah.
You took bureaucracy?
Yeah.
And did Jub select something?
I want bluff.
Bluff, excellent. Alright, you get a -4 in bluff there, Shadowstalker, and may choose something to gain a +4 in.
I want a +4 in stealth.
Alright. A +4 stealth, excellent. Gast gain a -4 stealth, and Shadowstalker gets to choose the first +5. This is the last round of skills.
I choose a +5 in program.
Alright. +5 in program. -5 in program to you, Gast.
I'm already ahead of you.
Excellent. But Gast may choose something to put a +5 in.
Science.
Science. Excellent.
Stand back, everyone. I'm doing science.
-5 to science there, Dream Thief, but you may choose a +5 immediately after.
He is mad scientist. He's so cool.
I'll take a +5 to guns.
Okay, +5 to guns. -5 to guns there, Jub, but you get to choose the last +5.
Ooh. What do I want?
In his pockets.
Look, I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but if you have nothing with violence, you should probably focus on something else.
It's his choice.
Maybe he wants to be selectively violent. And I think that's very much okay.
It's saying you're talking, but you're not saying anything.
Oh,
Am I
there
back?
you go. There you go.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
Yo! Okay,
Okay. Choose
Okay.
something to get a +5 in.
right. Shadow, have you taken any points in psychology? Am I allowed to ask that?
Yes. Yes, I have. I have taken points in psychology.
Okay. I will take... I will take my +5 in operate.
Well,
+5
I can
in
program
operate.
it, and you can use it, but I can't use it. But I can make it so you can use it.
Where's operate?
All the way
Top
to
right.
top.
Okay. So, Shadow, I want you to move over to Jub's sheet. Jub, move over to Dream Thief's seat. Everyone move to your right, basically.
Why?
And I'm sorry to say this, Dream Thief, but you have the least fun job. But we'll get to that in a minute. Okay. So, Shadow, Shadow is on Jubs. Shadow, you
Yeah.
get to assign to Jub's stats.
Oh.
A 0, a 1, a 2, and a 1.
On?
Violence, brains, chutzpah, and mechanics. One
0,
of them's a 0,
1.
2 of them are 1s, and one of them's a 2. On Shadows, they're gassed. You get to assign the same thing, a 0, a 1, a 1, and a 2.
Okay.
On Gassed, they're a Dream Thief. You get to assign a 1, a 1, a 1, and a 1. And on Dream Thieves, they're Jub. You get to assign 2 different 1s or 2s, and 2 of them are 0s. So basically, choose which 2 you want to be a 2 for him.
I'm 1 in everything.
So we
You
have
are
2
1 in
2s and
everything.
2 zeros, right?
Yes. Yep.
There we go. That looks good.
All right. Excellent. Wow, you were very nice to him.
Ooh. Oh, I don't know if
Yes.
we're supposed to be being mean or not, so I just,
Well, the whole point is to build resentment through the whole first part of the character
not
building.
good at
I want
that.
you
I'm
guys
really not
to
good
now
at that.
shift exactly 1 seat to your left from your starting seat. And
From our starting seat.
yes. And I want you to flip one of the adjectives to the opposite of whatever it is.
What?
You flip an adjective in Dream Thief's character. All right.
What is the word? There.
I mean, that's not exactly opposite since blue was a skin color, but okay.
Wait. That was a skin color?
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
He's blue, dabba dee dabba da.
I was
You
thinking,
wouldn't have
I'm
made
glad
it, you wouldn't have made
somebody.
it past the clothing vents if you were blue.
You would have
You
been
would have
dubbed a mutant.
rejected.
Instead of loud mouth, would you prefer it if I was a basket with holes?
You're a blabbermouth. You're not secretive at
Alright.
all.
All of our
You just
characters-
say everything.
all of our troubleshooters have been assigned to redacted. Choose one and hand me the other one back.
No.
All of our troubleshooters have been given a redacted.
Wait, why
No,
do
I
we
had
only
this
have
one of these,
one?
it's awesome.
I decided not to give you a choice this time.
Okay, so we
Why?
got two powers, and hand one back to you.
Yep. 2 redacteds and hand one back to me.
I guess 2 redacteds. You can have this redacted. I'm not very interested in this redacted.
Okay.
Where do I put it? Just
I got it.
okay.
Here you go.
Why did you grow this?
What?
You expanded it.
Yes, I can't see anything. I'm blind. I am as close to the card as I can get. Everything over here is grown, okay? I need large cards.
Caleb, here you go. Comrade, here you go. I'm putting it right there, in the front of your screen.
I managed to shrink it back down. You can grow them now. Alright.
Brown, don't worry.
You're not letting us have a choice? So I'm stuck with this?
Oh. Those are
Oh.
things.
Alright. Alright, so let's explain this for our viewers. So each character has a special redacted green card, which gives them an ability that they can use anytime that they want. These blue cards are not redacted, and everyone knows what they are. These are the computer's helpful suggestions for actions you can take in combat. You can take normal actions as well. Action orders tell you what time they happen in the combat. Normal actions, such as just shooting like a normal person or stabbing with some sort of sharp object, would have an action order of 1. An action order of 0 means that it's a reaction. You play it to react to other actions. Action orders that are higher than that take place after normal actions that don't require these cards. And they take place in the, well, order of the number. If you have a blank action card, I want you to hand it back to me, and I will replace that. There we go. Alright, so we're going to give everyone a few minutes to familiarize themselves with what all that they have. The red redacteds are well, they
Wait, why did you take away my card?
because it's not one that we're playing with. Here you go.
Oh, so you decide that why did you do that? My dice is all over the ground.
Okay.
Anyway, so you decided having no society should not have been an action, a choice.
Having no redacted is not a choice.
What?
Not an option. It's not an option to have. Not for this one.
Right.
Okay. Alright, with that, we can begin our troubleshooters mission. But first, let's go ahead and reintroduce ourselves now that we have our actual personalities. We'll start again with Vin here. Tell us a bit about yourself, Vin.
Tell us a bit about myself.
Yes.
I am now brash, silent, and airheaded.
Alright. Vin R. Pavek 1 is brash, silent, and airheaded. Nadia, tell us a bit about yourself.
I am nervous, dim-witted, and confusing.
Nadia R. Igif is nervous, dim-witted, and confusing. Smolt
Me.
or Big 1.
I am loudmouth, small but a saint.
Alright, he might be a
Wouldn't
loudmouth.
Chatterbox works?
He might be a
Wouldn't
small
Chatterbox
man,
work better?
but he's a saint. What?
Wouldn't Chatterbox work better than loudmouth for a saint?
Too late.
Alright, and Schmidt. Schmidt R. 1.
Hardworking, ecstatic, and clouded.
Alright.
My thoughts are clouded and cloudy.
Alright. You guys are a bunch of troubleshooters. You've been a troubleshooter for at least a little bit of time. And Jub can give himself 34 experience points.
Not that I'm complaining, but
Shadowstalker has 26 experience points, or XP points. 55 for Gast, and 25 for Dream Thief.
I get 55 XP off the bat.
Yep.
Where do I put this?
Under XP.
Again, your
Part
clearance
2.
level is not high enough to know what that stands for. To remind yourselves, some of the stuff that you can spend this experience points on. You can spend 50 experience points to gain a point of Moxie. You can increase your Moxie to a maximum of 8 with 200 experience points. You can boost a stat up by 1 for 500 XP. You can boost a skill for 200 XP. And you can acquire a new skill by spending 300 XP.
alright, I would like to acquire 3 new skills, increase my Moxie by 12, and I think that's all I can do.
Huh? You don't have that much.
I don't have enough to do any of those.
Yep, me either.
Alright, what?
You may also spend 50 XP to repair a malfunctioning piece of tech. Oh, no, sorry. That's what you gain XP for. I'm sorry. All right. Other things you might be able to spend XP on is rumored to be possibly buying an extra clone. Uh, increasing your living space. A replacement clone appropriate to your security clearance is 45 experience points. An icon set, wallpaper, and themes for the cerebral cortex are 3 XP points each. Buying an extra bouncy bubble beverage per day is 5 experience points or XP points. Getting a video, 5 experience points. Premium 1-hour video cast is 15 XP points. Gaining deluxe food rations for 1-day cycle is 20 XP points. A private room for 1-day cycle is 50 experience points. Our specialist skills package is 300 experience points per level. Increasing your security clearance is, well, at least 1,000 experience points or XP points.
It's like a Black Mirror episode.
We want to remind you that replacement clones are not additional clones. They merely replace the clone that you have already lost. So none of you may buy them yet, seeing as you are still at clone 1. We'd also like to remind you on your via your cerebral cortex that you have 4 states of being wounded, hurt, injured, maimed, and dead. None of you are presently any of those, seeing as you are at full health. Before we begin, you may also spend your you have 8 Moxie points, and you may spend up to 5 of them to raise one of your skills at 1 Moxie point per skill point.
We have how many Moxie?
You have 8 Moxie, but you may spend up to 5 of them raising skills at the rate of 1 Moxie per 1 skill point. The maximum is 5. You can't raise a skill above 5.
Should we start with 8?
You start with 8 Moxie. You may spend up to 5 of your Moxie points to raise.
Alright, spent it.
A skill by 1. When everyone is done with that, tell me when.
I don't want to spend them.
I am finished.
Okay, now you may burn up to 5 of your clones to raise your stats at 1 clone per stat point. Remember, if you burn through your clones here, that decreases your maximum number of clones.
How many clones do we have?
6.
We can do what with our clones?
We can get rid of our clones to get more skill points like we did with Moxie.
Not skill points, stat points. Raises your stat.
Oh.
But it can't.
How do you mark off how many clones?
Tell me.
Stats are the 4 main ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
I will be on my 3rd clone.
No, you don't increase your clone number.
Where do I put down? I'm down a few clones.
Oh, never mind. Do increase your clone number by 1 for each clone burned. You must make a note on your character sheet how each clone met their demise.
Where? Under memory?
Yep. And if you ask me why you're not allowed to burn 6 clones, I'm supposed to kick you out of the game. Excellent, excellent. Now tell us how your clones died there, Vin.
My clone drowned in the Red Fun confectionery.
Excellent. Vin R PVC1 drowned in the Red Fun. But you called it Red Confectionery.
I said Red Fun confectionery.
Yes, your clearance level isn't high enough to know what confectionery is.
Ah, that's probably why I ended up drowning in it.
Yes. Give yourself a treason star, though.
Hooray! Where do I mark that down at?
Under treason stars.
Oh, there we go. I'm already wanted by the law.
If I hope for viewers who had no idea what to expect into this game, that you now know exactly what to expect in this game.
Fairness? No.
Your clearance level isn't high enough to know what the word fair means. Okay. Nadia, please tell me and the viewers how your first clone has died.
My clone died to excessive sweeping.
A noble cause keeping our alpha complex clean. Smolt. You
want to read it before I read it?
You've lost 2 clones. Now go ahead and explain to us how your clones died.
Clone 1 blew up some commie mutant scum. Clone number 2 strangled a capitalist mutant scum. Smolt is definitely not a secret spy secretively hunting secret society members, and he is definitely not hunting you.
Excellent. All right. Now, to our excessive sweeper, you're going to be able to start with the very coveted Your Number 1.
Nice.
The Your Number 1 card. It's the best card in the game. Absolutely.
Dang it.
The best and glorious card. Everyone else should probably be very excited for how well our little Nadia is doing in the eyes of the computer.
Yeah.
Your friend computer. All right. It's another busy day of troubleshooters. And as you awaken to the alarm, your daily report card comes flying in, implanting itself into the wall of the complex right above your head, perfectly missing your hair by just a couple of inches. With the exception of my dice are not cooperating tonight. With the exception of our number 1 sweeper, who finds that it has in fact planted itself squarely in your chin. You also start the game wounded.
Oh,
So please mark that down on your character sheet. On your report card for the day, you find that you will be troubleshooting with a group of troubleshooters whom you have never met before, being that you are all from different sectors, and you have been called to the briefing room in sector THX. How
Hold
would you
on,
like to proceed?
I disconnected.
Yeah, I can see that. You are unceremoniously awakened by the thing slamming into the wall or your chin, respectively. One of you is now hurt, but nothing that a few happy pills will not fix. And, well, how would you like to proceed getting to Sector THX?
That is a good question.
The
do
map
we
on
know
the
where
back,
it is?
the map on the back of your report card is unhelpfully only marked "You are here."
Shouldn't I? Am I high enough clearance to have my experience know where it is and how to get there?
You may roll Alpha Complex.
All right. How many dice am I rolling again? I forget already.
Roll your brains with your Alpha Complex skill, which comes out to how many?
I'm reading 5.
All right, so roll
Am I
5.
rolling the red die as well?
Roll 5 dice and always the red die. You can just hit R, by the way. We have 3 successes here. So you do know that Sector THX is approximately 20 kilometers from where you are at currently.
Kilometers?
Mm-hmm.
Do I know how to get there? Do I need to make another roll?
Well, yeah, you know how to get there if you start walking. Alternatively, a use of the taxi pod for one journey is 40 XP.
Yeah, I don't have 40 XP. Well, fellas, I know where it is. Just follow me, and I don't
Wait, but
I'm not gonna
hashtag are
tell
we
them.
together?
I'm not telling them how far it is. I'm just telling them I
No,
know
you're
how to
not
get
together.
there.
None of you have
Okay,
ever met each other before.
I didn't think so.
Oh, well, I'm going to start walking there on my own then, I guess.
I leave my room. Is there anybody else around?
I know where I'm going. Y'all don't.
There is not anybody else around. Well, there's a couple infrared clones sweeping the corridor.
Something tells me they don't know where it is either. And I'm not smart enough to find out. I turn right and I start walking, trying to find it. Are there like room numbers?
Well, it's just the briefing room in Sector THX.
Do I know what sector? Is there a sector number for where I am?
What's your sector? Yes, you are in IGF. Sector
and I'm
IGF.
supposed to be in
THX.
THX. I'm not smart
going
enough.
to ask for directions.
You're going to ask for directions. All right, who would you like to ask?
One of the infrareds, and I'll beat it out of him.
All right. So you pull aside one of the infrareds and you demand that they lead you to THX, or you'll beat the snot out of them.
That's not very saintly.
Excellent. You may roll an intimidation. Mix it with Mix it with your chutzpah, please.
What?
Intimidation mixed with chutzpah.
Plus the red die.
Of course, always the red dice.
I have 1 success.
1 success, and remember that rolling without the red die is in fact tantamount to treason.
I rolled the red die.
Yes. 1 success, excellent. They start leading you down a hallway. And jump.
How many different hallways can I see? You know what? Never mind. I'm just gonna eeny, meeny, miny, mo, and then start walking in whatever direction. I'll get there eventually.
Excellent. All right, and jump. You come across a sector labeled THX, and as you enter, a loud, blaring siren sound starts to play, and it just continues for like 15 seconds. And finally, right as it reaches the crescendo, when you think your ears are about to explode, it ends. And it took that amount of time to find the briefing room at the end of a hallway, right after a turn. Fortunately, it's labeled in nice bold words, THX briefing room. Dream Thief, you're the next to arrive. You're not late somehow, but when you look at the back of your card, you realize you're not late because you're supposed to be here tomorrow.
I ran a 20K for nothing.
Well, you're in here with Jub, and there are 4 sleeping bags on the ground.
Well, I just go ahead and peace out, go to sleep. I don't even talk to them at all. I just go to sleep.
Excellent. The next to arrive is Shadow Stalker.
Oh, cool. I'm glad
You
it went right.
You arrive in the afternoon, having been hopelessly lost, and but you are graced by a loud blaring siren as you enter THX.
Cool.
A night passes. The morning comes. And finally, stumbling inside, weak and exhausted, having been led through countless miles by infrareds who had no clue but were scared of a security red man named Smolt.
Can we just say that I don't actually come in with them?
You don't come in with them. You are bedraggled, tired, and please make a note that on all until you get some amount of rest and or something happens, all rules will be made at a -1.
Oof. Nobody likes rolling disadvantaged.
You will roll
Well,
1 less node dice per roll.
I'm glad that I just
That
took
does
the
mean
afternoon
you can
to
go
find
from
it.
a 0 to a -1, by
What happens if you roll a negative number?
the way. You roll the same. You roll the number of dice, but all ones actively work against you, as opposed to
I see.
not affecting you. Okay. And right as Smolt walks in to the briefing room, from a secret panel in the back, in walks a green clearance clone. Your cerebral cortex introduces him as Roy G. Biv and designates his clone number as 3.
As what?
He's Roy G. Biv 3. A superior officer to you. And as he begins speaking, again, a loud siren sound begins to blare, raising in volume and tone, and until it reaches a point where not only can you not hear him, but your eardrums feel like they're about to burst right before it just ends abruptly. And you are greeted by, and so, because of all of this, you are supposed to go and report down the hallway at the R&D department, where you'll pick up your equipment, after which you'll be shown out the other door, and you will go and complete your mission. Are you all understood in what you were supposed to do?
I want to lie to you, but the noise was a bit loud. So
Are
no.
you saying that the computer has graced you with insufficient ears?
No, I'm saying that the your mouth was insufficiently loud.
That's very rude to a superior officer. Give yourself a treason star there, Schmidt.
I mean, I'm still going to expect you to actually make it audible for us to know what we're doing.
Once you complete your mission, you are supposed to return to this briefing room where you will be debriefed, and your activities will be assessed.
Yeah, about this mission, you still haven't explained it.
The Roy is obviously ignoring you. Of course, you'll need to know where the R&D department is as you exit out this door. There's a hallway immediately to your left. It goes further into THC or THX. You will follow this, and it has no other doors, no other exits except for the R&D department. I bid you a good day, loyal citizens of our great and glorious Alpha Complex.
I refuse to salute.
I didn't salute you.
I don't salute stupidity.
With this, Roy exits the room. Out the same way that he is.
Yeah, it's this kind of attitude that caused me to fail mission week when we were practicing what we would do if we were in the middle of customs and were having problems.
Did anybody else notice that his name basically spells rainbow?
No, what?
All right. We're gonna have to take another small break here while I take out my poor dog, who is insisting
Wait,
that she.
are you saying that you actually did not notice that Dream Thief? His name was
I think we
Roy
all
G.
noticed that. You're the only person that the superior officer comes in, tells you what to do, leaves, and you're like, does anybody else notice that his name's Rainbow?
I mean,
Do you have any idea how weird that is? To say out loud with your mouth.
Excellent. Dream Thief?
Yeah.
Yes?
Are you?
Alright. Did anyone not get one of those?
Not get what?
We got a card.
Yes.
No,
okay,
I'm
so,
telling. I'm not asking.
Play that in front of your character sheet, please.
What am I doing?
Table in front of you. Your new card. Your boosted.
Okay.
This is not secret. All right. We're gonna start with our team leader over here.
Whoops. Go on the table.
All right. So
Craig.
as you are standing in the room, preparing yourself, upon your cerebral cortex appears your bonus duty assignment for this mission. Our
Blue, what are you
Our
doing?
number
I can't
one-
see it.
our number one. Just put it in front of you. Our
I
number
did. People
one.
kept touching it.
Our number one, Nadia, is our team leader.
Oh, that's not a good idea.
She is responsible for ensuring that the mission objectives are carried out appropriately, giving instructions that are clear and easy to understand and not wrong, seeing that all team members are performing their assigned duties correctly, not being or going wrong. It's a very important, very
Yeah.
important rule.
Yay. So glad to be important.
Good for
Our
you.
Smolt is a loyalty officer. He is responsible for ensuring that loyalty is utilized and maintained at appropriate and
At
approved
last.
levels.
You know what Russians were supposed to do with those guys? Load them in the torpedo tube and vent them into the ocean. They didn't actually do that, but I bet there were some captains that wished they
Our
Anyway.
Schmidt, Schmidt is responsible as the maintenance officer or equipment officer for ensuring that all equipment is used appropriately and at approved levels.
If you so much as wave a broom the wrong way, I'll behead you.
Our happiness
Died from
officer
excessive sleeping
is
before.
one Vin our PVC. He is responsible for ensuring that all happiness-related activities are carried out satisfactorily. He needs to maintain team morale at or above approved levels, and identifying and eliminating any lack of happiness and its underlying causes. Remember that no happiness is too happy.
If one of the team members is the source of unhappiness, do I get rid of them?
Yes. As long as it makes you happy.
All right.
Hey. Well, team, let's go left to find the equipment.
Please remember that our team leader is currently an orange clearance for this mission.
Oh, what?
As team
Okay.
leader, your clearance level is counted as one clearance level higher.
Okay. I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Aren't you happy about this?
Yeah, I'm too nervous. And confusing. And stupid.
So you would like to go left.
Not really.
Are all of our great troubleshooters going along with our great leader?
Yes.
That's excellent.
With all necessary pomp and circumstance as to maintain morale.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Our loyalty officer gets a piece of cake for being so quick.
The cake is a lie.
So quick to join our leader in going left.
Ahoy.
Ahoy.
You know, he makes this
Um,
joke, but that is exactly the exact type of cape from Portal.
Schmidt, would you care to join our leader in traveling left?
Obviously.
All right, we travel left upon leaving the briefing room, and it goes well.
Now,
For 2
Serenity.
turns. There's another left turn, and then our leader is presented with a right turn.
What?
Is there another option?
Nope.
Then I guess we follow the hallway.
Follow the yellow brick road.
All
There's
right.
no signage.
Nope.
Okay, we'll just
Oh,
keep going
look at
then.
this! Mysterious and exciting.
All right. And you're presented with another right turn.
We go right.
All right. You have to make the decision as a leader to turn right yet again. But then you are presented with 1, 2, 3, 4 left turns. After the 4th
See.
left turn, the hallway goes down some stairs. At the
Well-
bottom of which is an orange hallway.
Orange. Orange
There are no
is
other exits.
Orange is good.
Wait.
No, don't
Doesn't that
remember.
mean she's the only one allowed in?
Yeah, she's the only one allowed in.
Or I can open it for you.
No, orange hallway means only people with orange clearance can go in.
If you take us in there, not only are we going to die, but you're going to die.
Listen, this
wasn't
is the only
listening
door. I don't
direction.
understand what y'all are being so upset about. And I attempt to open the door.
Well,
It's not a door. There's just a hallway. And
Oh, well, I
the
just walk into the hallway.
The hallway is
Oh,
then painted orange after
Well,
after feet of being painted black. Like
I'm just gonna keep walking. I don't
wait.
understand what y'all are so upset about.
Wait, no, come back.
All right, you walk into the orange hallway. Nothing happens.
yet.
Do you see anything?
I see team members that are not being adequately happy.
I'm a little too nervous to be happy.
To be
Well,
honest,
stop being nervous.
To be honest, I would be happier if something happened to you right now.
Look at this hallway. Beautiful orange. Just like the computer made it. Now, come on.
Well, there's 4 hallways here. We could split up and check them.
Was there another hallway,
There
Caleb?
are no other hallways.
You said that
This-
there was.
No,
Oh,
he
you
said this
see-
is the only bit.
You see, when
There have
he
been
said
4
that
left
there are
turns.
4 left
There are
turns, I'm
4
picturing a long hallway with 4 left turns, like you have a choice.
No, we went in a
No,
circle and
I
then
am-
down some stairs.
I am with the morale officer.
You have gone in a circle and down some stairs. That is
Good.
correct,
All right. Well, I am with the morale officer.
Okay.
I feel
Thank you,
safe
team
here.
leader.
You're
I will go
welcome.
with the team
Happiness.
I'm
leader.
feeling happier already.
Happiness is to
I
computers.
will go with the team leader.
Stuff is good.
Excellent.
That was moderately enthusiastic.
There
We'll
is
work.
a camera, or there's an eye. There's a camera about 50 feet down the hallway. You get through the hallway without incident, and it becomes black again. Everyone who's not the team leader, give themselves an extra choose and start, please.
Woohoo!
Because I should be glad for what I've been given.
I'm still wanted by the law, just more so. Gotta
What's
love this.
here?
You gotta love this
There
game.
are 3 more left turns, followed by an immediate right turn, which then turns into 2 more right turns, leading into a long hallway that opens up into a giant room with all sorts of multicolored tiles on the floor. Fortunately, there is a path of black that leads to the R&D desk at the end of the room.
Hey guys, let's go on these tiles, the dark ones, so that you're where you're supposed to be, and we'll go get our stuff.
Ooh, color coded. How fun!
Yeah, stay in dark color. Don't walk
There's
on
plenty
the.
of black and red around.
Okay.
Wait, what are we doing?
We are walking across the
Impromptu
room.
game of hopscotch.
But we are walking across the room in a nice way, in places where we're supposed to be, how we're supposed to be, and then we get there.
Okay.
All right. So you make it to the desk, and what would you like to say at the R&D desk? There is a man there, balding, middle-aged, sort of portly kind of dude with a handlebar mustache.
I'm surprised he's lived long enough to get portly.
The cerebral cortex denotes him as Roz G. Biv.
Hello. We were sent by Roy G. Biff to collect our equipment.
You must be
Sir.
the troubleshooters. Yes, we've been
Yeah.
expecting you.
Mm-hmm.
We've been expecting you. Here is your equipment. Where's your equipment officer?
Shit.
Excellent. Here you go. He hands you a bag of equipment.
Is it random equipment that you just drew from a card?
No. Give yourself a treason star for asking.
Of course not. Why would you even think something like that?
Let alone ask.
You're not allowed to think things like that.
Let's think.
So, Dream Thief, there's you got these cards right here. You can look through them and
Book cards.
What do you mean, what cards? The purple ones right here in front of your character.
There are no purple cards. It's just a black leather top. There's no purple cards anywhere on this table.
I see,
Nice.
Caleb.
How about
That's a
no?
purple card. Now I can see it.
I
Wow.
can see the purple card sat on the table and him shuffling them into your hand.
Yeah. Where did it go? Let's go.
I have empty holes in my hand.
What are you doing? Stop it.
I'm not doing anything.
It was
Okay, there we
a
go.
turret.
There we go.
It was gassed.
By the
You
way,
only have
guys,
4. You should have 5. Give me a second.
if you hover your rectangle over the words red cake, it gives more description of it.
That looks
Nobody
like,
else has cake.
it looks like green cake to me, sir. I think it went bad on you.
Maybe it's pistachio cake.
Please move your hand. I'm trying to read this, guest.
happened to my cake?
Why did you turn it green?
I didn't.
How did you turn it green?
Here's your red cake.
Was the will of the computer.
What?
I'm sorry. Why are we being color specific with cake?
Well, because he doesn't have the clearance to have green cake.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
You know, when you phrase it
Um,
like that, it almost makes sense.
Did you hand anybody their equipment, their dream thief?
Was it? Oh, I'm supposed to hand these out.
Yeah. You are responsible for handing them out. You could just keep them all. That is totally up to you. That might not be team play, but you could do it.
Well, this one should definitely go to who's the loyalty officer again?
I am the loyalty officer.
Here you go. You're gonna need this.
Just alright, just lay down, I will put it in my hand.
Also, you were the demolitions guy that stole my demolition stuff, so you probably use that. This seems like a very leadery card. As does this one, since you are the brains of this thing. I don't know what you're going to do with this, but there you go.
Woohoo!
I'm not well, actually, I am still responsible for all of them. But I have finished.
All right. After you finish assigning the various pieces of equipment to various party members, the Raj G. Biv reminds you. Remember that as the equipment officer, it is entirely your duty to make sure all of this equipment comes back to me, and yada yada yada. You know the drill, I'm sure. Anyway,
You know the drill.
however, it is the responsibility of each member of your great your party of troubleshooters to make sure that their individual pieces of equipment make it back alive. Also, here you go, sir. And he hands you a light bulb that is contained within a giant.
Do we still have Shadow with us? Because she has a bad connection thing next to her name.
Do I? I can
Oh,
still hear you
that's
guys.
your
yeah.
thing. That's yours. It says that you are the one
Oh.
who is poorly connected on mine.
Give yourself a treason point.
No.
Oh, I found the card. The card is under the table that fell.
It just sometimes does that. That's weird.
Is it the card I was supposed to get just now, or was that from before?
That was from a while ago. It's just body armor. Nothing important. Anyway, go ahead and keep this card. That card represents the light bulb in the giant brown package, covered in white styrofoam that you are supposed to carry. Well, of course, you've been briefed on what to do with that, I'm sure. I haven't the foggiest what you're supposed to do with it myself.
Well,
I was
you
just told to
see,
provide it for you. Outside my
Yours-
pay grade. Anyway, best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Although,
Yes.
And yet.
If you'll do me a solid, there's something I kind of want to test it.
What
What
is
is
it?
Alright, this card's gonna represent it. He hands you this. This is a tiny little gun. And he says, I've always wanted to know what exactly this does. If you get the chance to use it.
I'm sorry, what's the clearance level required for this?
Don't worry. As long as I hand it out to you, it's fine.
That's not.
Just
That
bring it
seems
back in
less.
one piece, please.
That seems less than true. Also, if it's a prototype, how can I be guaranteed to bring it back if it explodes on its own while it's fired?
That's not a prototype. I just never saw it used. I kind of want to know what it does.
This seems like a bad
for
idea.
research. That's my job. Research and development. You know.
Shouldn't you take it to a range and fire it then?
What's a range?
That is an
I don't know.
excellent question. I have no idea.
My assumption is that it would be a space that has enough range for you to shoot it, as in distance. So, like, more than a 1 by 1 foot room.
Feet. You're using an awful lot of strange words today. Are you feeling okay, citizen?
You're making me afraid, honestly. I'm kind of, you're handing me stuff that was not assigned to me, and it seems like
I'm
I'm
assigning it
not
to
a
you.
good.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait, do you have a higher clearance level than me?
He's a G!
Okay,
As in green.
out of game. Let me look at the card because I can't remember the order of these things.
Roy.
Red,
G,
orange,
red.
yellow, green.
Okay, well, okay then, sir. We'll, if we have opportunity, hopefully we don't have to. That's...
I'm sure nothing too serious that you gotta do. Alright, well, I'll see you guys later.
Seems like a strange reassurance when you don't know what we're doing.
Also, where are we going after this?
You're supposed to go out
Out.
the other door, which is on the other side of the room from where you are currently.
The leader will lead us.
And so we walk on the appropriate tiles to the door that we're supposed to go through. That's where we're going.
That's very easy for you to do. However, the others need to make an athletics roll, please.
I'm so glad that
with
athletics plus
violence. Yes.
Okay.
Violence.
Because being athletic means you're violent.
But if you put some violence in your athletics, it just makes
I have
everything
a 0.
so much better.
Yep.
It doesn't help that I have -1 to all stats.
That
minus
my fault.
1. I thought they were 1.
All right. So we need Ven to make his roll. We have a 0. We have a 2. We need Ven's roll.
I have a -1, so do I just roll the computer die?
No, you roll 1 and the 1 and the computer dice. A 1 actively works against you. By the way, you can just hit the R button.
Oh, I didn't know I could do that.
But let's see. We have 2 zeros and a 2 zeros and a 2, and by a purely scientific process, we will learn that Vin lands on a total of 4 spaces that he is not supposed to, and
Woo!
Schmolt lands on 2 spaces he's not supposed to. Please give yourself the appropriate number of trees and stars.
What is the treason limit?
Yeah, can I just get a quick added game reminder on the treason star limit?
Yes, once you have 5, you become an enemy of the state. By the way, Finn's an enemy of the state.
So, okay, that's what I thought.
By the way, Ven's an enemy of the state, so you might want to watch out for, standing
Wait,
too
he's
close.
an enemy of the state?
Already, yes.
Arrest.
I have 6 treason stones.
For the
I
R&D
hit
guy's sake, we go ahead and use this. You're dead.
Alright,
Oh,
so
hey.
quick thinking Schmidt fires the tiny little gun.
Guys, that seems excessive.
I'm not sure if that's excessive. I don't know about that.
You know what? Fair.
I believe that's how this game functions, my friend. Out of games.
You know what? Fair.
Well, not everyone died.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry. Did you not hear him? He said not everyone died.
So, Schmidt, please make a guns and violence roll, please.
Okay, so I need 5. I need 7 dice extra because I already rolled these for my tile.
Gosh.
You can roll them again.
Okay. I need 2 more dice though.
Yeah.
There we go.
Excellent.
Well?
2 successes.
Is that successful kill a friend or successful not kill a friend?
I'm gonna miss and hit the leader and become enemy of the state myself.
Vin, you may make an athletics roll.
In theory, I'm already on the other side of the room.
Yeah!
Survive this.
It doesn't look like a survive, but
Excellent. You're only maimed.
Woo!
Yes, your leg is completely off though. And
So you
you're doing better than Schmidt.
Okay, it's
who
Nick. I
currently
saw him vent in reactor and kill Colin.
So Schmidt has no heart at the moment. So what would Schmidt like to do now that he has no heart?
I'm guessing that I'm dropping to my knees while bleeding out. As I drop that to my knees, I want to fire one more time.
You're going to fire again. All right, excellent. So with your dying breath, you fire
to hit
again.
the deck in
Please
between.
Please make a violence melee or violence guns roll at a -3 dice.
Oh, okay. No, I don't want to move all of you.
Basically dead.
Also, all of your ones count against you.
Okay.
So 2 successes.
There's still 2 successes.
2 successes. And Finn. No, wait. I'm sorry.
Wouldn't he be at a -1 now that he can't move because he's missing a leg?
Okay, you did manage to hit Vin. Vin, there's no escaping. Your leg's off. He's an amazingly good shot despite no heart. You are also dead. So you may both move your clone number up by 1. But you remove all your treason stones. The sins of...
That was the only other one up.
Alright. Losing clones.
Okay.
It's my favorite part. It's great.
Does he lose the equipment that he was holding?
No. You're ported in with the same.
Do I keep the gun, or does he take the gun off of my corpse?
You have the gun. You have that gun.
Does he look interested?
Oh wait, you fired it again. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I did.
I would have it known that I hit the deck.
It did not shoot a hole through you this time.
Who?
You.
But I mean, you didn't have a heart, so
Yeah. So, but the gun is still intact.
yeah,
Okay.
you're ported in with the identical copy of that gun. Fortunately, you guys are ported in on the other side of the room as well.
So
And scrub bots come out to clean up your body.
So I turn and call to the R&D guy and ask him if he thought it was interesting and what he thought.
He's not behind the desk anymore.
Is he dead now too?
Huh?
Did he die from the gun also?
No. He just left the room.
Yeah, same here.
Okay.
Listen, he's too important to just be standing around while we are murdering each other.
Alright, you earned it though, son.
I didn't. Okay, yes, I earned that. I'm sorry.
I served our glorious master. I burnt that clone in the line of duty.
Your treason starts
Well
to turn to
done.
0, by the way.
Well done.
My what is? Wait, what?
Schmitz.
Ven's treason star should return to 0.
Yes.
Excellent.
Okay.
You find yourselves.
I'm no longer an enemy of the state.
You find yourselves in a hallway with a left turn at the very end.
I don't remember.
Let's go left.
Excellent.
I had only just gotten out of.
How many people want to follow their leader?
I had only just gotten out of.
I'm following the leader, because that's where true happiness comes from. Conforming to authority.
Said. Well said.
Y'all have equipment that I have to keep an eye on, so obviously I'm coming with you no matter what.
Spoken like a truly loyal citizen. Molt, are you coming
Yeah, I
along
already
too?
said I was.
Stop making your cake different colors.
I'm not.
Give yourself a treason star. You've made your cake a different color twice.
I did not.
Then why is it a different color?
It's not.
I mean, I was the one
See?
that outed.
It's still red.
That's orange.
There's red. It says it's a red cake.
It does, but here's an orange cake for reference. You can clearly see that this is now an orange cake.
Who is changing my cake color?
You do, obviously. Give yourself a treason star, and you're losing your cake. Treasonous.
All right, who is doing that? Seriously.
But we can only assume that it's you.
I would agree.
I
Listen
am
to the
being
computer.
serious though. Who's doing that to me?
Never mind.
My guess is
Oh my
Dream
gosh.
Thief.
We're being serious too. It's you.
Actually, I'm being
Live
nutty
with
up,
it.
But okay.
Very well. With my treason thing going, I am going to do a headshot to someone. It's
I'm
already at
sorry.
5.
What? What?
Before anybody notices that you have 5 treason stars, you get a shot off. All right.
Wait.
That could be a problem.
Excellent.
I'm gonna try to snap Nadia's neck.
You're gonna try to snap your leader's neck. Excellent. You may roll a violence and melee roll.
All right, let's see. This is my rule.
Excellent. The
When are we
computer,
allowed to play these cards here?
in reaction to events.
These
Can
don't
I
help.
play a card?
None of these reactions help.
I got the worst
you'll
possible.
notice that he has rolled a computer and directed the attention of the computer. And so as he goes to snap Nadia's neck, he has 1 success and 1 computer. He notices that the computer provides a helpful guiding system to Nadia's neck.
Don't like that.
But the computer has also noticed that he has 5 treason stars. And so as he goes to snap Nadia's neck, as he's popping it out of place, his own neck pops too. As the computer puts a spike up from through the floor, right through his skull. And so now both of you are dead. Move your clone number up. Excellent. We have got it out of the R&D department, and everyone is alone. This is going.
We've
great,
successfully made it 30 feet.
Dead.
And only 4 deaths.
I know. Isn't that great?
The good news is everyone's starting perfectly loyal to the computer. No treason stars at all.
And now it hurts.
Yeah, no injuries, no treason stars. This is great.
By the way, you no longer roll at a -1 there, guest.
Because
Yes.
you're fully rested.
Finally.
What on earth?
As all 4 of you are shooting out about the same time into the hallway, the computer comes online and says, "Hello."
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
citizens.
Hello.
Although
Maybe-
half of your clones prove to be treacherous and traitorous communist mutant scum, know that the computer forgives all, and the sins of your past life do not carry over to your to your present. Go forth and accomplish your mission and bring great glory to our great Alpha complex.
All right.
Okie dokie.
Also, we would like to inform you that there is
Oh, no.
a sale on Cold Fun today. Only 10 XP gets you an extra serving of Cold Fun at the cafeteria tonight in Sector S1 Redacted. I'd like to know.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
How would you like to
Wait.
proceed?
Down to hallway.
Down the hallway. Excellent choice there, Commander. Leader.
Leader commander.
Commando leader.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Excellent. The hallway goes for a long time before turning. Well, it doesn't go that long before it turns to the left. Or
Oh, good.
turns to the left, and then immediately to the right,
Oh,
down a very long hallway.
Okay.
At the end of which you must turn right and go down a series of stairs, which then come back up.
okay.
I am following the leader.
You turn right again. Travel down a hallway almost as long as the first or the second one. Excuse me. Almost as long as that second one. Turn right twice. Travel down another super long hallway before turning right again, and then right once more after a little bit of walking. Going down another long hallway. And by this point, you've walked for about 3 hours.
Cool. Are we anywhere now? Are we a place?
Presumably, you're getting a little frustrated and tired. But immediately to your left is a hatch, which is, while black, spotted with various violet dots.
Violet?
Do I know where? Can I tell where we are?
Alpha Complex, please.
Plus brains.
Yes.
For a second, I thought he was saying that we're in Alpha Complex, and I'm like,
No kidding.
I think it was definitely more than 30 seconds.
Uh-oh.
You are pretty sure, and the computer gives you a helpful analytical map, which confirms
It was
this.
definitely more than 30 seconds because I
Although
was.
it is the only thing you can see for the next 5 minutes. The helpful analytical map shows you that you have indeed walked about you've walked about 50 kilometers to walk exactly
It's not me.
what could have been accomplished in about 2 kilometer corridor.
Do we know where we're going?
No,
nope.
we do not know where we're going. I'm looking for something that needs a light bulb currently. Because we have a light bulb.
You're in charge.
Somebody tells me we're
this-
supposed to change a light
hallway-
bulb.
No, I can play a
This
game and
hallway
use a microwave at the same time.
is normal throughout all of Alpha Complex. A beautifully lit, dazzlingly black hallway.
Is
Is
it
there any way
got a light bulb,
around
though?
the purple dotted corridor?
What?
It's a black corridor with violent spots. I don't understand violent spots.
Violet.
Oh, violet. I heard violent and
Yeah.
got really
Yeah.
confused.
My question is, does the map that's currently up show me a way around?
No, this hallway is literally just a hallway to get to this door that goes unnecessarily long. It'd be great if I could speak. It's
Wow.
way too long for what it needs to accomplish.
Maybe we don't go down this hallway. Maybe we search somewhere else. Leader.
You have the map. Since you have
just
the map,
said you have no idea where we're going.
yes. So using your smarticle map brain, why don't you tell us where to go?
I carry the equipment. I'm not in charge of where we go.
The map shows
You're in
you
charge of
that
what I put you in charge of.
There is a room beyond this door, which is also marked as a infrared clearance room, followed by a corridor that's marked red, which connects to another corridor marked violet, and a room marked red. Beyond those, you can't see anything.
I don't like it.
So there's rooms
Whoa.
marked red. We can go in there. Is the purple dots like part of it, or did it look like someone painted them on afterwards?
Oh, it does look like somebody painted them on afterwards.
I'm going to use this scrub brush thing that I got.
You're going to use the Hygiene Omatic 9000 to try to clean the store. You know what?
Well-
Make an operation roll with mechanics.
What? It's not science?
Nope.
Hey!
Very
Why
well.
is your computer dice a weird color?
Someone keeps messing with my dice.
Fortunately, we have
Yeah, Nick. Nick, I feel bad about that. I was the last to vote, and I voted.
I got
Alright,
it.
You got a 1. You managed to scrub a few of them off. If you spent a little while here, you think you could do it?
Would
you
it
guys
not
want-
simply be faster to just go?
You're gonna open the door?
No!
You're in charge, leader.
There are red doors, aren't there?
We
No,
have to go
It's all
through the
past-
purple one.
It's all past. It's not a purple door. It's a
Or
black
violet.
door. It is a black door that has violet spots on it. It's not even like a solid color.
Okay.
So it's
somebody
like-
Four.
It's like somebody took some paint and like flicked it at the door.
Okay, well, let's go through the door.
This isn't good for them.
You go through the door to discover that there are 3 infrared workers in this room, each with a roller brush in their hand, as they actively smear violet paint all over the floor.
Is there a way across without touching the paint yet? Is there still?
Huh?
Is there a way across that they haven't painted yet?
Oh, they're standing in the paint.
I checked their treason.
Can I report them?
So you call for a friend computer?
Yeah, we got some problems here.
I'm gonna check their treason status.
None of them have too many treason stars, only 1 or 2 each. Friend computer comes down from the ceiling. Hello. Schmidt. Our BRB 2. You, called for friend computer, did you not?
I would like to report these 3 infrared workers for standing in a violet area.
You would like to report 3 infrared workers for standing in a violet area. But there are no infrared workers standing in a violent area inside of your current view. This is clearly a red sector. Schmidt.
I don't have the words.
Well, I'm not gonna help.
This is clearly an infrared section, Schmidt.
But there's violet paint on the floor that they're standing on.
That does appear to
And
be
that does
so.
box-
That is interesting.
He ran out.
That's what I wanted to
This
report.
is unauthorized activity number 117 of today.
See anyone? I was
We
the only one.
encourage you as troubleshooters to troubleshoot.
I immediately interpret this to mean we use
It's very
Oh no.
this.
Oh no.
Can we try diplomacy? I know for a fact somewhere there's a happy ball of
Stand
fun.
back.
And
Everybody
happy ball of fun
stand back.
can go figure this out.
Well, not everyone's dead.
Everyone
Ah,
stand back. They said shoot. The computer said shoot, and I am loyal.
I'm really not sure that's what he meant.
Can
Happy ball of fun could have figured this out.
can I play a card?
You may play a card.
I would like to play.
A reaction card?
Is this a reaction card? How do I tell if
Yeah,
it's reaction?
0.
Yeah, I play collateral damage.
What would you like to do?
I just
What do you want to be damaged?
I didn't see him run out.
As a result of the firearm going off and affecting such a large number of persons in such a small space, The gun overloads and malfunctions, rendering it useless.
Yeah, no, I'm saying I didn't.
Okay.
Jeez.
Well, it says I have to convince the GM as to what's broken and why. So yes.
Well, it has shot 5 people.
Just now?
Yep. 3
Oh,
of them are
no.
infrareds.
Okay.
It's not the worst.
It
2
could be
of
worse.
them are Vin and Nadia.
You little.
That's not great. That's not great.
You absolute.
And the gun begins to smoke.
May
The
I
what?
play a card now?
The gun begins to smoke.
Duck and cover. Duck and cover. Duck and cover.
I want to play a card. May I play an action order card?
Wait, how injured am I?
Yes.
None of you are more than injured. It has put holes through all of your shoulders. Somehow being super accurate in that it has put it basically in the exact same position on all of your shoulders.
Has the infrared... Are the infrareds only wounded as well?
Yes.
I
Conrad, can I play a card?
the gun is smoking and getting red hot.
You may play a card.
Even if it does, I want to play an action order 3. Is it allowed?
Yes, but everyone gets to choose an action card now. Combat has begun.
Oh god.
Oh my gosh, I don't even know who we're just fighting Schmidt. Like,
No, infrared workers.
Fighting is a strong word.
This card will save our lives. Hopefully.
Will it?
Hopefully.
So the gun is fixing to blow up here. You're the one who done played the card.
I played collateral. It doesn't tell me what it does. It tells me what it does, but it's everything in this game is up to GM interpretation.
I don't really know what this does. I feel like I should use it.
Essentially, yes. You'll mock me until we get into combat proper, in which case you will understand exactly what I'm doing and why.
Okay, it's pie. It's pie.
So everyone
Yeah.
chooses an
The
action.
body was still standing.
Action, equipment, and or redacted card.
Do we get replacements for those?
Equipment gets to be used
Not me.
forever. Blue cards are replenished at my discretion in an entirely calculated and formulaic fashion as described in the GM's
What
I'm
about
going
the-
to.
What about the redacted card?
hand. Redacted card is redacted.
There's no such thing as a redacted card. What are you talking about?
Okay, out
Excellent
of
point.
game, I don't know how the game functions.
Excellent point. Here's some red cakes.
Out of game, I don't understand how this game works. Are those cards replenishable at all, or are they used and gone?
Knowing the rules is treason.
They don't. They're not exactly things that you use. They're just little signifiers. Don't take my cake, please. Please.
Why is your cake blue?
I would like to turn in some contraband that I found.
Wait, where was the body?
I'm not authorized to have this color of cake, and yet it somehow appeared near my person.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get treason stars because you people can't not change things.
I mean, where's leader thing?
A leader thing. It was a good conduct medal.
Are we all supposed to play a card then?
Yes. All right, so our snap decision, Gauze rocket launcher. Please roll a violence guns roll.
So, both of those are 0? What do I do? What do I do if they're both 0?
Roll your. You get a -1 because snap decision, so please roll 1 dice.
My computer die or one actual die with it?
You always roll your computer dice. So, that would be 2
That is
successes.
Two-
Good job.
Excellent. You're dead on target. Unfortunately, all of you are like really close. This is a room.
Yeah, well, it says that I'm not supposed to know
That
how it
was a
works, and then
rocket
that's above
launcher?
my
Did-
classification.
That was a
Did
rocket
you
launcher.
just Did you
So-
just fluffer nutter?
Yep.
Everyone
Yes, I
is
did.
maimed except people who were already injured, and everyone who was already injured are dead.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm dead.
So combat is over. You may
Yay!
return the cards you did not use to your hand.
If I had put something in the action order
Okay,
but died
but-
before it happened,
Before
what goes on there?
Take it back into your hand.
Before the cleaners pull the bodies up, I walk across the bodies so I don't have to walk on the paint.
An excellent decision there, Schmidt. The computer approves of your action. You received the coveted "You Are Number 1" card. And,
Uh-oh.
of course, while the sins of the past are not remembered then, neither are the heroisms, so you lose your cake.
Oh.
Where?
I didn't mean to take this card, and I really didn't want it.
Wow. 3.
It's such an important card. Like, you've got to keep the card, man.
Alright, fortunately you are on the other side of this room, when your two buddies are vented out, and ported into existence once again by the computer. Did you move your clone number up, by the way?
I did.
So the gun is just a broken artifact at this point.
It is currently still smoking.
Oh, we can fix stuff with experience or the points that we have later.
I will play collateral damage again.
It requires 50 of these points that we don't understand to repair something, if I remember, though.
I will do it again.
You'll
All right.
it still went through.
What would you like to do
I
now
was-
that you're in
Yeah.
another hallway?
What color is the hallway?
It is red.
Wait, is she still the leader, or is I the leader because of the number 1 card,
No,
or do I not?
she's the leader.
Oh, good. Good. Oh, wait, okay. Okay, I thought this thing was the leader card, and I was going to panic.
We walk down the hallway.
Excellent.
Looking
it down
for things.
the hallway. Jolly hallway.
The hall monitors.
Kind of feels like it. The good thing we don't have a deadline.
You turn right, followed by coming to the
Yeah, me and Ed were in the reactor.
whereat there is a another door to your immediate left, but that one is a that one is
I mean, it was right at
blue,
the end when the
and
body got called.
to your right, down just a little bit more of a hallway, is a red door.
I go to the red door.
Red door.
And fortunately for Schmidt, he can finally see again. There's no longer a map completely obstructing his entire.
Hey!
Behind the red door.
I am number one. Hey.
Behind the red door is it's a room of about the same size. It's filled with all sorts of weird gadgets and gizmos that line the wall. All of them painted a bright ultraviolet or
Don't
white.
touch.
And there is a teleporter. Oh, no, sorry, there's not a teleporter. The floor is completely red, by the way. It's only the equipment on the wall that is painted white. And
We are permitted to see, but not to touch.
There is a chute at the end of the room.
What
color
color
is the
is the chute?
It is red. Well,
I
actually,
go.
Sorry,
What?
as
No, I don't.
most various chutes and tubes in the beta
It's
complex
live.
is clear.
In the
Clear.
what
In
the
Alpha
what complex?
Sorry,
Alpha
Sam.
complex.
Okay.
I get in the chute and slide.
I follow suit.
No, it's Seb. I saw him
All
run.
right. How many
Body.
people? Guest?
I am following.
What?
Your leader has gone into a chute.
Or not again.
I shall follow my leader into this chute.
Excellent. All four of you are in the chute.
And
It goes through miles and miles and miles and miles and kilometers and kilometers and kilometers and kilometers and kilometers before coming out into another room
Uh-oh.
that was
that
Color.
has a one-way mirror looking into the room that you were just in.
Color is the room that we're now in.
It's red.
Okay. Is there anything else around here?
There's a door.
Is it red?
It's red.
I open the door.
It leads to a room that's
I
red.
I go into the red room.
What's in the red room?
A door that's orange, and another door that's red.
I
And
want
a
to.
bunch of other troubleshooters standing around. One is orange, and the other three are green. And all of them are wearing a rather funny-looking hat.
Funny looking what?
They're wearing a funny-looking hat.
so
Hey,
Good day, gentlemen and
yes.
gentlewomen.
Thank you.
Ah, good day.
oh yeah, well played. Yeah.
How are you doing on this fine day cycle in our glorious Alpha complex? Comrade. I mean citizen.
Is your gun still smoking?
No, yeah, it's broken, son.
It
I only have half the points needed
They,
to fix it.
None of them have any treason stars.
That doesn't mean anything. That was
means quite a
slip-
lot.
That was a slip of the tongue that cannot be forgiven.
Ask their names so that
But
we
the-
know which clone they're on. Happy fun guy, figure it
How
out.
about- how about
You're the people
Happy
person.
fun guy.
Morale officer, this is your job. Do it.
Well,
Oh.
I have some popped fun now by my side. Which is
Oh, I didn't know we were on a popcorn break.
I think he was on a dog letting out break.
I didn't
and
vote.
decided to get some popped fun while I was at it.
You must not have heard him. He said popped fun.
Yes.
I
I'm
think
not
you might
certain
need a
what this
treatment.
popcorn that you're talking about is,
Yeah,
but it
that's
sounds
kinda weird.
treasonous.
Yeah, very treasonous.
So the Mart of Walls.
Yeah, so Nick, Emmett, Sly, and
carries
now
this cheesy caramel popped fun topping, which is interesting.
Okay, you're really committing to this bit.
I'm serious about the cheesy caramel, though. It's very interesting.
That sounds absolutely horrendous.
It does, doesn't it? But it's not terrible. It needed to be saltier.
Then add popcorn salt.
I did.
You mean
Oh,
fun
well.
salt?
There you go. Problem solved.
You mean popped fun salty flavor enhancer?
I'm pretty sure you just rolled a 0.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to get a treason star for crimes against language.
Oddly enough, no.
Ah!
Alright, so you...
For
So-
other reasons.
How would you like to proceed? In
Uh,
this room, we have 4 other troubleshooters besides yourself.
You said these are cone-shaped hats?
No, they are funny shaped hats.
Okay. But they're not white cones or anything?
I have tasked
are-
our morale officer
they are
with making
fuzzy.
contact.
They are fuzzy. Would normally be the bill of the hat, which, yes, you are familiar with what a hat's bill looks like, as every troubleshooter's uniform is positioned with a billed cap, as they're called, due to the fact that nobody knows what a baseball is. And knowing what a baseball is would in fact be treasonous. But what would normally be the bill of the hat points straight up into the air, is also fuzzy, and has a uniquely red star on the front. And who was in charge, according to the leader?
The morale officer.
The morale officer.
That's me.
It's me, oh Lord.
What is your task on this fine day cycle, citizens?
I kind of elbow our morale officer forward.
Well, as to the specific nature of our task, I am afraid that we are unable to divulge that to anyone outside of our group. We were not informed of anyone else being here at this time. May we ask what you are doing in this area?
Yes. We're having a smaller group meeting to discuss how to proceed with our own troubleshooting tasks for this glorious day cycle here in our majestic Alpha Complex.
Ah. And who might be your team leader?
It is I, says the orange one who has been speaking to you the whole time.
Dio.
Well then, allow me to introduce you to our team leader. Simply so that we understand the division of labor here.
Yes. We see your team leader. It is great. We also see that there is one who is blessed by the computer. Good day to you, sir.
He's talking to you.
I
You have the number 1 card. It's you.
I just stare back at him and say, "You see correctly."
I see.
May we inquire as to the nature of these quite interesting hats that you seem to be wearing?
The hats, yes. Yes, yes, comrade, and citizen. These hats are top secret equipment. Uh, they are they are doing the much protecting. Yes. Uh, Great R&D accomplishment. These hats. And he kind of nods towards his um his green companions, compatriots, and they sort of shuffle a little bit and stick their hand inside their coat.
I would like to. I want to use one of my cards.
Okay.
I want to use the card that I definitely don't have.
Okay, the card you definitely don't have. I see. Please spend a moxie.
Oh, you're such a good girl, Lucy.
And please message me on Discord what you would like to do.
Alright, what am I messaging you exactly?
What do you want to do with this redacted?
Message has been sent.
Message has been received.
I had a question. Is it character knowledge to know what communists sound like?
Well, that would require having been in close proximity with a communist, which is treasonous. Ah, well, one moment, good citizens. I want to bring my team leader over to one side and whisper to them. Yeah, they all gotta die.
They all
Why
what?
must they die?
Commie mutant scum.
Yeah, that was the problem I kind of.
All right. Well, I think I know
We're
what can
talking
take
for-
care of this.
The broken gun?
My gun's not broken.
Oh no.
Killed the wrong
Oh
person.
no.
Oh no!
Please roll a. Please roll your computer dice.
Who, me?
Yep.
I would like to put forward contraband.
Okay.
You have contraband?
I don't know. Can I play this? Can I play a card, please?
Yep. If it's a reaction.
I don't know if it's a reaction, but it says play
Action
as
mode
another
is the-
player is doing something. I'm going to target the leader since it doesn't say targets.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. Excuse me. You rolled a 4. All right. You pointed it a lot closer to your group than you thought you did.
Oh no.
Fortunately, it's a small enough room. Everyone is
Not really.
dismembered immediately.
What just happened?
Wait. My card worked on everyone?
Yes. Now I need everyone.
Well, I was just waiting for someone else to possibly. And no one.
I want everyone to roll a. I want everyone to roll a chutzpah psychology check.
So that's just. So that's 0 and 0 for me. So I'm just
So
rolling the red one.
Yep.
I got a 0.
I think I'm about to die myself.
Why am I dying so quickly?
Where's all the
Why
red
am I dying
dice?
like this?
Why does this computer die black?
You got 3 successes. Okay. And 1 success. Yeah, you were maimed, and you're only injured somehow.
And I'm dead.
And yes, both Ghast and Dream Thief are dead.
Advance clone number by 1.
Yes. Meanwhile, all 4 of the commie mutant scum are dead. Congratulations. And you can look through the remains, and you will find proof of their commie mutant scumness by their the fact that they were all card-carrying members of the communist faction.
Do I lose my number 1 thing when I die?
Yes.
I wouldn't hold on to those cards, leader.
Upon seeing the explosion and that 6 people have all died simultaneously, the computer lowers itself into this room. Hello, troubleshooters. Designation
Computer.
Vin RPVC3 and troubleshooter leader Nadia RO IGF 04. There seems to have been a disturbance in this region. Why are there 6 dead clones?
My morale officer informed me that 3 green citizens and 1 orange citizen were all commie mutant scum, and we had to eliminate them from being a danger to the Alpha Complex.
That's
Oh,
a
great
serious
computer.
accusation there, Vin. Do you have proof?
Jub.
Yeah, that's not on me anymore.
Oh.
Oh, he's gone. He's back.
I've returned. What did I miss?
This is all your fault now, and you're gonna
I don't
die.
know. What was the last thing you heard?
Not really.
Everyone was dismembered.
Well, you only lost a leg. You're still alive somehow.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes. It's
Yeah.
very nice. Meanwhile, the computer has lowered itself into this room because 6 people were suddenly dead. And it is asking, it asked the team leader why there was a disturbance in the room, and she said that you had told her to do it, and so now it is asking you to give proof to the accusation that 4 different troubleshooters, all of a higher clearance than you, were all commies.
Did you find proof?
We need only see their personal effects that are on their persons to find conclusive proof that they are all, in fact, commie mutant scum.
You have 10 seconds. 10.
I'm going to immediately start rifling through their things to find proof.
Okay, make a make a
Swiftness check.
athletics chutzpah rule.
Athletics chutzpah roll? Oh gosh. So that's these dice. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no.
Alright,
Oh,
you
no.
are frantically searching through their stuff, and next thing you know, there's a hole through your head. And Nadia sees the computer retracting its pistol back into the wall. Anyway, you may move your clone number up one. Nadia.
Swear.
I voted. Say that.
Why
Why
would
didn't-
you listen to your loyalty officer with no proof?
Happiness officer.
Okay.
The-
See that slide? That's why.
Citizens in question were acting strangely and saying words that I did not understand and that were not to be known. And they
Interesting.
were not
You
in
may-
uniform.
You may continue to search through their body.
Okay, am I supposed to roll things for that?
Nope.
Roll better than me.
Okay, I can just look. All right, I'm just gonna look then.
Okay. Make a alpha complex roll
Oh,
with brains.
so that's just
Something about where you said. You said you were in specimen. I just walked through specimen.
You find some weird looking cards, but you have no idea what you're looking for. And next thing you know, there's a bullet through your head too.
Oh, okay.
You may move your clone number up.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, team leader. How do you like the punishment tube?
How are you on Clone 5 already?
I killed one.
Recklessness.
All 8 of you are ported into this room.
I think they heard you.
The
8?
computer
Oh
goes-
no.
The computer does its usual spiel about remaining loyal to the complex and how the sins of the previous clones are forgiven. And the whole mess is cleared up, and everything has gone very smoothly.
Oh.
So what would you like to do now?
Oh.
Here we go again.
The orange and green troop smile and nod along with the computer, and they wave goodbye as they leave the room. Though you can swear as they leave, there's some scowls on their faces.
Commie mutant scum.
Beware.
All right.
Well, they're not interfering with our mission anymore.
They weren't really in the first place.
That is the last time that the Happy Fun officer.
You put me in charge. Shut up.
No, this is the last time we listened to Happy Fun officer.
Happy Fun Officer was right.
Happy Fun Officer got dead.
So did Team Leader for listening to Happy Fun Officer.
Team leader realizes that and is not happy with Happy Fun Officer.
Demote me. Or try.
I don't think I can.
Not only that, holding grudges between clones is forbidden and also treasonous.
Yeah, you're just.
You know what? That makes me very happy.
That makes me nervous.
So what would you like to do? There are 2 doors out of this room, and no light bulb missing.
What color are the doors?
One of them
What door?
is orange. That's the one that the previous group left out of.
We are not going
And
through that door.
The other one is red with a black stripe.
We go through the red door. That seems very safe.
Safe?
Do you want me to push you through the orange door? Because I will.
That doesn't sound very becoming of a team leader.
That sounds very much like you're holding a grudge.
I'm just being confusing. Come on, guys. I love you guys so much. Let's go.
I like our team leader. You're so quirky.
Okay, let's do this.
Okay, the door exits out of this room and enters in yet another long hallway,
Cool.
which bends only twice this time before coming to a very large door, which is a bright violet color.
No.
Is there
Does
another
the bright
option?
violet look like it was painted on?
Nope.
What if we clean the color off the door?
And the room behind it is just gonna be red and black.
We don't know.
I'm not touching the door.
Okay. Everyone except Jub's cerebral cortex denotes that you are given special permission to enter this room. Jub's, however, does not. There is merely a jumble right below his little treason star portion of his screen.
I go through the door.
That's a lot of blurred out text. I also, knowing this, go through the door.
Okay.
I, knowing this, go through the door.
Excellent. Jub, you see all 3 of your companions engage in treasonous activity.
Oh no. Here we go again.
I don't have any more clones.
Guys, that's
after the
probably
next
not a
one.
fantastic...
The computer has given me permission to go to the violet.
The loyalty officer doesn't know.
Well, then by all means. By all means. I'm gonna stay right here.
What is in this room that we have been permitted to enter?
As you enter into the room, you are greeted by blinding light. As your eyes adjust to it oh so slowly, you realize that the entire walls, every square meter of wall, every square meter of ceiling is covered in light bulbs that are all
Is there one missing?
turned on. At the very top of the room, in the very center of the top of the room, there is one light bulb missing.
Well, guys, I found out why we need that thing. R&D, you are supposed to be keeping track of all our things, and now we need to replace it. And since you have it, you should go to replace it. Right behind you.
All right, Mr. GM, I would like to play this card.
Collateral damage.
I'm really hoping that every light bulb in the room doesn't get blown up.
What card did he just play?
Thank you. Spend a moxie point, please.
Yep.
Collateral damage part 2. Electric Boogaloo.
I'm so tired of that word. At the same time, can you ever hear it enough?
The whole room.
Part 2, part 2.
The whole room
Day
goes
2.
black. The whole room goes black.
Oh.
What just happened?
Your vision
Yep.
goes black.
What?
A red light
Did...
appears slowly. You hear the word. 2. 2.
What?
Hear the word what?
Doom! And I...
Okay.
Your
That's
vision
going on.
slowly returns.
Welcome to Kaza Doom.
And at the top of the
Hi,
room,
you got me killed.
at your feet lies an empty cardboard box. At the top of the room sits one brightly lit bulb where there was none before.
Well, good job! We did what we were supposed to do. Let's
There's
go
only
on back.
one bulb left unbroken in this room.
Well, let's go return our equipment, guys. Good job. Job well done. We did what we were
All
supposed
right, so I'm
to
assuming
do.
I hand the light bulb in here as well now.
Yeah.
You know, it was very nice knowing you.
No, that's the gun. We have to fix that before we get in trouble.
You have to fix that before you get in trouble. That's
Any
not
of
on
us-
anybody else.
And okay, I
You're
need-
team leader. You're
Yeah,
responsible for making sure everyone else does their
Alright.
jobs.
Here's
He
the
was
thing.
responsible for R&D, and if something broke and it was in his hands, that's on him.
Here's the thing. I don't have the points for it, and I really would appreciate somebody with the points. Smolt, perhaps fixing this ye old minigun that I'm now thinking didn't mean miniature, but meant actual minigun.
Wait, they handed you something that said minigun?
I believe he said minigun. I don't know.
Oh, that's not gonna end well.
It
I
hasn't.
think that's what the name was for this. I think I misheard the name. I thought it was like a little pea shooter gun.
I think it was a Men in Black reference.
It's a Men in Black what?
Oh, okay. Could you maybe fix this, my friend Smolt? If not, I actually do have an idea.
These ideas of yours. I
Oh,
haven't
I'm not-
seen many of them. Let's
I'm
hope
not-
that they're good.
But the
Alright,
one idea
so-
I have seen resulted in me not seeing.
So we make our way back then,
Sure.
I'm assuming.
Yep.
Yes, we are returning so that we can get rid of our stuff and call it a job well done.
Excellent. The day cycle fades into night. Into the night cycle.
There was evening and there was morning, the next day cycle. Please don't give me a treason star.
Well, you all have to pass through that orange corridor again, so everyone except the team leader gets a treason star.
Okay.
And you arrive
let
back in the briefing room, although late it is, and there is Roy G. Biv sitting there yet again.
Well, I was coming to the admin.
I can't wait for this report.
All right.
I said I was coming from the
Welcome
lab.
back, troubleshooters. We've got a few things to go through. Hand in your equipment, please.
Okay, I hand in all my very intact equipment.
He goes through the list, and he notes and nods on everything. And he asked,
well, I mean,
for my vet,
the lights are off.
how did this perform? He asks, holding up the
I didn't.
gun, which is still smoking.
Is it still? It was great until
Until you
let's
fired.
just say, if you needed to find a group of commie scum and eliminate them with like 1 or 2 shots, this is your tool for the job.
Excellent, excellent. You make note of it.
That was the last person I saw.
I noticed that it's smoking. But since this was a prototype we sent out with you, and you did bring it back, and technically all the parts are here, we will accept it in this condition. And thank you for your report.
It's not.
Now on the subject of, and as he's going, there's another loud siren-like whisper that goes up into a roar so that you can't hear him, and then it closes out. And on that note, we wish to ask the leader, how do you think how do you think your fellow troubleshooters perform themselves in this trial?
Yeah, we were.
Well, my equipment manager made very unique solutions to whatever problems that came our way. My morale officer ensured that everyone was indeed high on morale, and even to an explosive level, it was very much a fun time with him around. And my loyalty officer was, as always, by my side.
So you have no general complaints about how your team performed?
Nope.
I was coming out of Dallas.
All right, excellent. Now loyalty.
All my
officer,
lives flash
How do
before
you
my
think?
eyes.
How do you think the team performed under its circumstances?
I think if I was to be perfectly honest, which I am
Oh
at all
no.
times, that some of the people here suffer from insane incompetency.
Interesting. And why do you think this way?
Well, it just seemed to me that their strategy was to blow it up and then ask questions later, which is good against commie mutant scum, but not so good against light bulbs.
Are you saying that one of your fellow troubleshooters blew up a bunch of light bulbs?
I'm saying that when the job was done, the light bulb we went in was replaced. I don't know what happened to the rest, but they looked like they were pretty much blown up.
That's an interesting thing to note. What do you think caused this?
Officer.
Why am I sus?
To be perfectly honest, I'm not sure. It was like done in the blink of the eye, and it was too bright.
All right. Interesting.
Until it
You write
wasn't.
something- You write something down.
It was too bright until it wasn't.
Maintenance officer.
Yes.
What is your opinion of this troubleshooting team?
I think that the job we were sent to do is always going to get done.
So you have
Whatever.
complete faith in your team.
I believe we succeeded in the specific task we were sent to do. So, yes.
Interesting. He writes something down. Hygiene officer. What did you think of this group? A couple seconds pass. Interesting. He writes something down.
You said hygiene officer. I'm not hygiene.
You seem
Happiness
to have
officer.
missed the joke.
Happiness officer. What did
No.
you think of this mission and the team that was on it?
I think that the task was completed as quickly as would be reasonable to expect, and everyone assigned to the task maintained very high morale. High enough to reach the ceilings and certain walls in certain instances.
Reaching those
They're really
ceilings is
sliced.
treason.
Interesting. And who reached? Who inserted the light bulb at the end?
Is that a general question to the table?
No, that's still directed at the happiness officer.
Got it.
To be perfectly honest, sir, I am not entirely certain. The area that they entered, I was not given permission to enter, and being as that was above my security clearance, I did not.
Interesting. Makes note. Combat officer. What did you think of your group's performance? Interesting. He makes a note. All right. You guys, you lot stay here for just a few minutes. I got to go give the computer my own briefing. And the computer will ask you some questions in just a few minutes.
I eagerly anticipated.
All right. After a few minutes,
Every single one of us is gonna die.
The computer lowers down in front of the door and rotates all of your seats in his direction. Hello, citizens. This is your friend, the computer.
Hello.
Hello. Team
Hi.
leader, I would like you to explain why you have no hygiene officer or combat officer.
These officers, I would assume, lost their way, pure to their own incompetence, of course. Before meeting up with the group, before we left, and we had deadlines that we had to go, so we went, and they didn't come.
Interesting. What do you all know of Sector THX's shadowless room, becoming a room full of shadows.
I know only that we accomplished our mission. I believe information beyond that is well above my clearance level.
A worthy answer. Then,
Yes, computer.
friend computer,
Friend computer. My apologies.
Ven, why did you not enter the room?
The room was above my security clearance, and I was not given explicit permission to enter.
That is untrue, Ven. I gave you specific security clearance for that room on your cerebral cortex, Ven.
Then it appears that I was too preoccupied, concerned with the morale and well-being of the emotional states of my comrades to notice. My apologies. All of my lives flashing before my eyes.
Interesting. Team leader Nadia.
Yes, friend computer.
Not just once, but twice, you led your entire group of red troubleshooters through a hallway marked clearly orange. What do you have to say in defense of yourself?
Some well-timed whistling.
I do not have the security clearance for a map of the area, and I was told by Roy G. Biv that I must go a certain direction to get to a place where I needed to get things to do the job we needed to do. So, unfortunately, as I walked through the corridor where I was permitted to walk with my security clearance, my team followed me through the corridor.
Interesting.
Boy, I can feel that bus running me over right now.
Loyalty officer, what was your impression of Roy G. Biv's ability to brief you?
I smell a conspiracy.
What? I just kind of look
Frankly-
over at him.
Frankly, I think everyone in this place are secret agents of some sort of secret society.
That's a serious accusation of your fellow
Yet-
troubleshooters there.
Yet I have nothing to back it up yet. I will continue.
Interesting. Give yourself 2 treason stars.
I just kind of keep looking at him like, what are you talking about?
I look nervous and confusing.
You also didn't answer the computer's question.
Oh, his ability to brief us. It smelt like sabotage. Was my point.
Interesting. Equipment officer, you started with some complaints concerning Roy G. Biv's briefing.
Only that there was a disturbance that prevented us from being. I mean, our eardrums were almost bleeding by the disturbance we couldn't cure him at all. And when I made a request to have the full measure of things repeated so that we could loyally serve as we were ought to and desire to, he refused point blank.
Interesting. The computer retreats into the ceiling for a minute before it lowers itself again, and its monitor flashes briefly with its eye looking at you benevolently from the doorway. 4. The task successfully completed. I award you 500 experience, 500 XP each. However, for the destruction of various equipment, I deduct 50 XP from all of you.
Oh no,
For
I
the
can't do that kind
disturbance-
of math.
For the disturbance of a higher clearance group than yourselves, I deduct yet another 100 points. And finally, from the leader, I deduct 50 points each for your 2 missing officers.
How much does that leave us with?
We each have to do math because we
Different.
each started differently.
Yeah, and we all. Well, I got different next.
Say that
XP.
again then. 500 XP.
All of us lost 150. The leader lost more.
Schmidt loses an extra 35 for doubting a superior officer's ability to brief you. Your loyalty officer loses an extra 25 for being overly suspicious of everyone. For his loyalty has exceeded approved levels. And your happiness officer loses 50 points for never doing any part of his job. There were no happy pills administered during the entire day cycle.
No, all he really did was sabotage my gun.
And got us into a fight.
I feel like you were instigating negative things, not positive. You did like the opposite of your job, Mr. Happiness Officer.
You may put all of your blue cards in a pile in the middle of the table, please.
Blue cards in a pile. Wait, why are we sorting the cards?
Just your blue cards.
I'm imagining the table is going to be saved for a future game with our cheats. Although, a couple of y'all are a couple bodies away from needing new characters.
After this, I have one more life until I'm just dead.
I didn't burn any of my clones, so I'm
I'm
only on
getting
clone
off.
3.
So,
Remember that
We're not going to sign off?
We are going to sign off. All right. Thank you all for joining us on this adventure. I'm sure there will be some more later. We're going to say bye. And remember that happiness is mandatory.
bye.
Bye.
Bye!